let's get into Donald Sterling talking to Anderson Cooper. Here's all the new stuff as they just leak parts of the interview every day.
And not helping himself with these statements.
Oh, this is some great audio.
I made a terrible, terrible mistake. And I'm here with you today to apologize and to ask for forgiveness for all the people.
We played this clip already, right?
We played part of it. They leaked a little bit of it, and this is the long form of
the long
it.
version.
A little recap.
Oh, that's where the news is doing it.
Okay, all right.
People that I've hurt. And I've hurt so many people, so many innocent people. And I've hurt myself. You know?
Selfish.
I spoke to a girl that I was fond of. And I don't know why I can never, when I listen to that tape, I don't even know how I could say words like that. I'm not a racist. I love people. I always have.
Stop whining.
But those words came out of my mouth, I guess. And I'm so sorry. I'm so apologetic.
What are you sorry about?
Well, I'm sorry that so many people are hurt. My little grandchild goes to a Catholic nursery. They were passing around candy to everybody. When they got to her, they said, "We don't give candy to racists." 7 or 9.
That never happened. That never happened.
So it hurts me.
Maybe one of the kids might have said it. One of those shitty kids.
They were passing around candy and they'll give it to racists.
Who said that?
I heard.
The teacher?
Who said it?
Did the teacher say that?
And I'm so apologetic. Oh, is he the fucking worst? Oh, there's no sympathy. You can't conjure up any sympathy for this guy.
No. He's just trying to save his ass, so he's pulling out all the stops.
But he's not a sympathetic guy. You can't look at him and listen to what he's saying and go, all right, he's an old curmudgeon, racist, this, that, the other thing.
Right.
And then you say, and then there's some kind of redeeming quality. But, he just sounds so sad or this or that. There's nothing there that makes me, have any sympathy for this guy.
Did you know you were being recorded?
No, of course not. Of course not. No.
See, that goes against what she has said. That he's forgetful, so, he has told her to record all conversations.
This is where I believe him.
This part I believe.
Do you know when it was recorded? Were you together in a room with V. Stiviano?
Yes. Well, I remember some of the dialogue in a living room.
Sounds like old Bill. Yes.
I don't know.
They kicked me in the guts. Oh, chicken. Oh, boy. Bill sure likes chicken.
So
it was just you and her in the room?
And just the two of us, yes.
So you didn't know she was recording, or there was a recording device?
No, I didn't know she was recording. And she was talking so strange all of a sudden about politics. But I want to explain a couple things that I said. One of the things that I said was, don't bring blacks to my game. Well, there's 25% of my whole game are black people, and I love them. She would always use the word black. That's a black girl, that's a black guy, this is black, that's black. So when she said to me, I'm going to bring 4 gorgeous black guys to the game, players she was referring to, either football or basketball, I was a little jealous maybe, and I
When
said,
did she say that?
Just before. And I said to her, don't bring them to the game because of my jealousy. I mean, in any event, she never brought anybody to the game. It was like she was baiting me just to say things.
It's bullshit because when she said, take all the blacks off my Instagram, he's like, he's like, well, you didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
He's trying, but he's not answering certain things.
There's probably some jealousy involved, though, right?
Yeah, but I think it's more his friends. Because if he's jealous, why would he say bring him here and have sex with him? Feed him.
Yeah.
Why would he say admire them in private? He's just worried about what his friends say?
Yeah.
I don't know why the girl had me say those things.
Had me say
You're
those
saying you were
things.
set up.
Well, yes, I was baited. I mean, it's not the way I talk. I don't talk about people, for one thing, ever. I talk about ideas and other things, but I don't talk about people.
No.
Do you know how the tape got released?
No.
Do you think she did it?
I don't know. I mean, an 80-year-old man is kind of foolish, and I'm kind of foolish. I thought she liked me and really cared for me. I guess being 51 years older than her, I was deluding myself.
Were you in a relationship with her? An intimate relationship?
Well, I don't know what you mean by intimate.
She says you weren't. She told Barbara Walters that you weren't.
Well,
that she is your protector, she's your right hand.
I don't think a gentleman should discuss, any of the personal items that go on with a woman. And I don't want to answer that particular question.
Why?
Do you trust her now?
No, I don't trust her. And I just wish I could ask her why.
I think because he's still married, technically, right?
Yeah, but it's obviously a yes. You don't. If it's no, you say no.
Right.
Right.
But I guess he's officially still married, and that could mess up a divorce case or something. He obviously was trying to get it in.
Yeah, he probably wanted some of that, right?
He had to do something with her.
Oh, yeah.
And I just wish I could ask her why. And if she was just setting me up, I think that people say she was taping me for 2 years. So maybe I was just fooling myself thinking for 2 years that she cared for me. She certainly acted like it.
Her lawyer had made a statement that she was your archivist.
What does that mean?
That
I mean, too young for archives.
You don't want to have your story written just yet?
No.
What does that mean? No. This ain't working. This ain't working.
No.
Magic Johnson had said that, he would...
Yeah, so here's the Magic Johnson stuff. This is what everyone's focusing on today.
Oh, yeah.
That other stuff is more of a recap, I guess.
His whoopsie-daisy.
He has it out for Magic Johnson for whatever reason.
Magic Johnson had said that, he would never attend a game while you were owner. Apparently, he showed up to a game today.
He would never what?
Attend a Clippers game as long as you were owner. And he came today to see the game.
He's there at the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worthy of even discussing. Such a stupid remark. But he lulled me into waiting a week. Do you know what I mean? He said, don't do anything.
He told you, you're saying he told you not to say anything?
Yeah, don't do anything. I know the girl. Don't do anything. I'll help you. I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting.
What you're saying is Magic Johnson called you up or you called him up?
I don't know his phone number.
He called you up when the tape broke.
I don't call anybody.
He called you up.
I'm loyal to you.
He called you up when the tape came out and he told you not to say anything?
Yeah.
Why did he say don't say anything?
He just said, wait, be patient, I'll help you, we'll work it out.
What is this? What's this connection with Magic Johnson? What the hell's going on, man?
Magic probably wants something. I mean, Magic's
well,
like
maybe he's panicking because Donald Sterling knows a little more. Maybe Magic Johnson, I'm just saying maybe he's got something going on with his broad too.
Maybe.
There's something going on with Magic Johnson that hasn't come out yet with this.
Oh, yeah.
And then Donald Sterling continues.
Why do you think he said that?
I think he wanted me to just do nothing so he could buy the team. He thought maybe the whole thing would be resolved in 2 weeks. Well, what has he done? Can you tell me?
Oh, boy.
Big Magic Johnson, what has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS. Did he do anything?
I love it. He's a business person. You got AIDS. Oh, he fucking blurt that out. This not helping? Do you think this is helping?
I want a picture of the lawyer in the background going, oh God,
no.
Shut up.
It got AIDS.
Oh, my God.
What did that have to do with...
he's going to continue.
This guy's done.
What has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS.
You don't just blurt that out of context like that.
But he just resents Magic Johnson. Big Magic Johnson.
Big Magic Johnson.
You tell me. Big Magic Johnson, what has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS. Did he do any business? Did he help anybody in South L.A.?
Well, I think he has HIV. He doesn't actually have full-blown AIDS. But
Well, what kind of a guy goes to every city, has sex with every girl, then he catches HIV? And is that someone we want to respect and tell our kids about? I think he should be ashamed of himself. I think he should go into the background. But what does he do for the black people? Doesn't do anything. You call up and say, well, he's
opened a lot of businesses in inner city neighborhoods.
The Jewish people have a company, and it's for people who want to borrow money and no interest. They want to give them a fishing pole. We want to help people. If they don't have the money, we'll loan it to you. You don't have interest, one day you'll pay us back. So I'm just telling you, he does nothing. It's all talk.
So are you saying that African Americans don't contribute to African American communities as much as Jewish people?
There's no African American. Never mind.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what was he ready to blurt out?
There's no African American who's done as much for his community as a Jew has for his. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the end of it?
Yep.
Did Anderson Cooper let him go?
Yeah.
Well, unless they leak more of the interview today.
That's
pretty much what you get today.
Oh boy, I would love to hear that last thing.
Got AIDS.
Wow. What a dumb. You see why they want him gone, though. He is a hateable guy, but.
Yeah.
Well, they got a new guy running the team.
Yeah.
They picked a black guy.
Of course, they got to do that.
Right. I don't even know his name. I saw him having a press conference or something yesterday.
Yeah.
The TV was on mute. I just looked over and said new temporary owner or whatever, the Clippers.
Africa, but it's like in the African American community, and then it almost sounded like I wanted to say there is no African American community, like something like that also. But yeah, I think your idea of the African Americans haven't done anything near what the Jews have done to support their own people. Like he might have been going there.
Can we hear the end of that again, like the last 10 seconds?
Yeah,
it sounds like he's gearing up because he said there's never been an African American. Forget it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think he was going to say there's never been an African American who's done more for their community than
Why do you think he said that?
Okay, well, you're right. Maybe you're right. You're probably right. Actually, she's right.
And then I love the
contribute to African American communities as much as Jewish.
There's
people
no
do.
African American. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nothing better than a doddering 80-year-old who's a racist trying to defend himself that he's not a racist.
He can't.
He's going to trip up.
Yeah, he can't even he can't even fake it.
Let's say hi to Brandon in South Carolina. Brandon.